And we welcome all of our viewers inside a place that the folks around here like to call the Vault. And that's Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Tonight, it's the first of two here on this Monday night, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Carolina Panthers. The first of two on this Monday night, the Saints and Panthers underway from Charlotte. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Ready, go!
One of the Panthers' big offseason acquisitions. Here's Miles Sanders. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's the rookie from Auburn, Tank Bigsby. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Bigsby. Oh, good move. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And Bigsby once more. Oh, look at the juke. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. From the gun, Bigsby. And it'll be a little shy of the 25 or the 26-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They'll find Schwartz, complete right side. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
Trail green.
Young to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
Cade York on now for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. York able to send this one through. And the Panthers still cling to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 11. In his 7th season now, here's Alvin Kamara. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. So a player's shaken up. We'll get a stoppage here. And that's Alvin Kamara, the one who's going to receive some attention. Hopefully he's okay. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action. Now it's Carr. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25. This one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Panthers, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And they needed to be, because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play took on more importance, and they got it done.
Carr now to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Nothing after 1 on EA Sports. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. 29. Here's Carr. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And now Carr changing the formation. Back to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. He's able to get 6. A nice pickup down to the 21. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. On play action, it's Carr. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. That's so frustrating for an offense, especially on the road. You put together a great drive, but in the end, you come away with nothing.
And it kind of silenced the crowd a little, too. But few things wake them up quite like a missed field goal.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42. 3rd and 2. Young now. That's going to be caught by Bigsby. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now Young on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they get 4 there on 4th and inches. Here's a give to Bigsby. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Tank Bigsby, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers add 6 to their lead. Now Cade York for the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. On the return, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the way their last drive ended, boy, it was frustrating. They had a pretty good drive going. It was sustained, and then it stalled out, Charles, and they missed the field goal and got nothing out of it.
Is that insult to injury? Because they had such a sustained drive, as you noted. So you know for the head coach, it almost felt like a little bit of failure to send out the field goal unit and then to not even see the ball go through the post. What a bummer on that last drive for them. Got to pick themselves up from that one.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now a play fake. Carr. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
The Saints on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Carr going to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well of time there, and now 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
.158 left to play till we hit halftime.
Down.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
Ready?
Off the play fake, Young sliding out of the pocket. And he's taken down here by the Saints. They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack. Well, it was 2nd long, now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Young. That is caught. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And now they're in the hurry up. 1st down, Young. It's caught. It's Chenault again. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. In motion left, that's Thielen.
Blue striker. Ready.
Now a 2nd down throw for Young. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line. And we got an injury here. And I believe, yes, that's the wideout, Adam Thielen. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Come on, set.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Set, cut.
Young to throw it. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
Now a handoff to Bigsby. A solid stiff arm. And he's brought down. 115 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Got it.
Bigsby is in. Touchdown, Carolina. So he had a nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Here's Carr to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Bobby Okereke running in and bringing him down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot here before half for Carr. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. This is caught inside the 15. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Saints nothing.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Well, they look up at the scoreboard, facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Two first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now Carr. Screen play set up for Williams. A nice little screen. They get 6 on first down. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 4. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he's going to be met at about the 43. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They run it again with Williams. And it's a fumble. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Well, if these guys wanted to get back in this game, they needed an almost perfect second half, and down 3 scores. A lost fumble here certainly doesn't fit into that plan.
That reminds me of my plan in college to get an A on the papers I turned in, but that didn't work out too well either. Too many mistakes by both of us. I mean, that's just pure and simple, and that's why that's exactly where they are in this ball game. They're going to need a huge turnaround if they want to try and win this one.
And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
That's good. 4-8.
The young keeps it moving right. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. Working his way in there that time, Melvin Ingram to make the stop. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Second down, here's a run with Bigsby. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line.
17. Hey, blue. 6. Mega. Fury. Yellow. Ready?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. But he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Here's Johnny Hecker now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 15. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10.
At their own 19-yard line.
What now?
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now this throw caught left side. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Gain of 19 yards. First down, Saints.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
We're good, we're good.
Now Carr. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The Saints on third down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now Carr. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Looking long for Thomas. And it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin puts it on. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision would have been to knock the ball down.
So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. On the carry, Bigsby. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Smash, red. Steal, black. Set.
Now Young. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. Brian Brzee in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. That's pulled in at the 32. So the punt goes for 56 with a decent return of 13. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 45-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Monday, down! Slide down!
To throw, it's Carr. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. To throw is Carr. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Jamal Williams, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints are finally on the board here in the 4th quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
Saints 7. Zane Gonzalez set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set, ready!
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now all of a sudden we've got an interesting game here. You just saw them go down and score a touchdown. And what was a comfortable lead at halftime, it's down to a 2-score game.
And so the obvious thought is they've got to ramp things back up again. Got to get the offense into high gear. But we've seen this before. When you've kind of been in shutdown mode for a while thinking that you're okay, it's hard to mash the gas again and have everything work perfectly. They've got to fashion together a good drive right here and now.
Because defensively, got to be feeling confident. They haven't allowed a point this half. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
Strike! Check, strike! Hut, hut!
Another run by Bigsby. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. 121 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
3rd and 2.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away.
Let's go.
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Set, hut!
On 3rd down, here's Bigsby. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
On 27-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
White! Raider 2! 93!
Carr to throw. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Here comes 2nd down.
Derek Carr is sacked. A loss of 5 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here's Carr. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Now the focus is really clear. They need to get that first down and either get out of bounds or maybe use one of those timeouts.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Carr. And he will not get away Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Now Carr, gotta have this one. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jeremy Chin picks it off. He's to the 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. Little choice, Charles, but to go for it right there, and that pick six will be the icing on the cake.
Yeah, you don't know how many more possessions you're going to get, so really you're almost at the point of no option. Have to go for it. Bottom line, though, is defenders know that as well. They know you've got to throw the football. Had the right defense call, it will make a nice play on the ball, and that's all she wrote.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game,